Most outdoor lighting installs are harder than they need to be. In this video, we'll show you 5 control options that enable easy and accessible wireless control, meaning end users can switch lights from wherever they need to without messy or expensive cable runs. And at the end, we'll show you which option works best in most installs and why. We're RF Solutions. We're here at a large domestic property which has a whole load of outdoor lights, wall lights, spike lights, as well as a few different security lights. Before today, the end customer had a fixed position switch that controlled some of these lights, which is fine, but they wanted to add wireless control to make switching the lights much easier. So we've installed an RF Solutions mains link receiver to the wall lighting circuit, meaning we can control our relay from a range of switching options. And let's take a look at those. Starting with the option closest to the existing fixed switch, this wireless light switch. This light switch is a long-range, battery-powered wireless option, capable of switching lights from up to 3 kilometers away. A lot of installers favor batteryless wireless switches, powered by kinetic energy. And these are great options and often very cost-effective. They're particularly suitable in domestic properties where the required range is very short. But here's the part nobody mentions. The amount of energy produced by the kinetic action is tiny. That means the radio signal generated is not very powerful, and the distance that signal can cover is very short, usually about 60 meters line of sight, reduced by obstructions. Because this switch is battery powered, you can still fix this anywhere without having to run wiring to power it. But it sends a more powerful signal, so it works over a super long distance and through obstructions. You could also use any style of switch. So if the customer has a particular style, and this is going somewhere indoors, you can stick with their switch design. Just wire the module into your new switches. Or if you wanted an outdoor switch, you just need to fix this kind of switch to the wall. This option makes the most sense when you need a reliable wireless switch over long distances without running cables. But we're interested. Where are you most using wireless switches? On domestic, commercial, or industrial installations? Let us know in the comments. This is the most common switching option, the handheld remote. So if you're switching things like lighting, you can keep this small pocket key fob on maybe a set of keys. Ideal when heading up the drive on your way in. This control option is often for shorter ranges in more domestic or commercial environments. Or there's a rugged remote for longer distances and more industrial environments. This kind of control makes the most sense when your customer wants convenient switching from a physical remote that they can carry around with them. This next option does something the first 2 options can't. In this day and age, we want control of everything at our fingertips. But what kind of remote do we always have on our person? The answer? Our mobile phone. Using a combination of one of our radio receivers, the Riot Gateway Hub, and our smartphone, we can control lights from the Riot Control app. When you've got a smartphone paired to the Riot Hub, you can then pair buttons to individual relays, enabling control of lights from anywhere. We could be in Barbados, sitting on a beach, and by taking a look at the Riot app, you can see the outdoor lights are off. As an example only, maybe to deter burglars, you can switch the lights on remotely. Not only can we see the real-time status of the relays, so red for off, green for on, we can switch these from anywhere at the press of a button. The hub receives messages from the internet sent from your smartphone, then sends an RF signal to the radio receiver, and it works kilometers away from the receiver. We also have a Riot receiver which has 4 relays and a built-in Wi-Fi module. So with this system you wouldn't need the hub, but would need to install within proximity of a strong Wi-Fi connection. This option makes the most sense when your end customer needs an easy way to switch lights on from anywhere, from a device they'll always have on them. Up until now, these options have all relied on user operation, but this next option is the only user-free option, enabling completely automated control. What if you could easily automate when lighting switches on and off without photocells or additional dusk or dawn sensors? Using Riot, or Radio Internet of Things, we can set up outdoor lights to auto switch on at a set time, or even at dusk, then auto switch off at a later set time. You can do this using either the Riot hub or system. When setting up to Wi-Fi, you can program in a localized time clock, then set up your timers. The lights just handle themselves. If needed, you can still switch lights on or off from a remote or a switch override. This switching option makes the most sense when the end customer wants fully automated lighting control. This final option isn't about convenience, it's about automated security. This option is the only control method entirely from motion. If a trespasser sneaks onto your property, or you just want lights to trigger so you're not walking around in the dark, PIR sensors are a great lighting control option. But one of the major drawbacks is they usually need an electrician to wire them up with a permanent supply, as well as a hardwired connection to the lights they're switching. With these battery-powered PIRs, you can fix them anywhere and wirelessly connect them to lighting relays. For example, at this property, we've dotted several about in key areas, all linking back to the lighting circuits remotely, meaning the customer has motion-controlled lighting for security, but the installer hasn't had to run wiring to any of the sensors or lights. The batteries last for many years and can switch lights wirelessly from kilometers away. If adding security from motion-controlled lights is the goal, this PIR option makes the most sense. So there are 5 wireless options for controlling outdoor lights. If you want flexibility, go for wireless switches. This is the option most people are using. If convenience matters, use a remote that you can carry around with you. If you want full control from anywhere, go with an app. If you want automation, timers are ideal. And for security, PIR sensors are hard to beat. If this video has been of any help in choosing a control option for switching lighting, you can say thanks by subscribing to the RF channel. We regularly upload guides on wireless switching. If you're installing a remote control system, before you do, check out our 5 top tips for optimizing your system. And if you've got a question on a wireless switching installation, drop it in the comments. We reply to every single one. Thanks for watching.